reaction about the news from today with Osama bin Laden?
Osama bin Laden. Of course, you know, Osama bin Laden, according to the event of September 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he afraid the world. You know, if he and a single man, a certain group of a certain organization, he can strike the heart of the big city as New York and bring everything to ground. And it seems like we live in a very dangerous world.
So, if I hear your reaction, this first part of your reaction, you believe he did it. But he was never in a court. There was never a judge coming with the facts.
But that is a very good question.
Yeah. If you do something, I hope, if they accuse you from anything small or big, I hope there is a judge and a judgment.
Yeah. But if Osama bin Laden didn't do what we saw, what that took place in New York, but why he didn't give up? He didn't give himself a certain video conference maybe he give up a proof about listen, I didn't commit the things which he didn't himself. But what I know that he praised himself.
Well,
he praised himself about
to
what
my
took
information,
place.
if I may interrupt you, to my information, he did say I didn't do it a few days after 9/11. And to my information, but it might also be wrong, there is proof of Fox News and some Pakistani newspapers published on the front page that he was dead in 2001. Even the first Prime Minister from Pakistan, former First Minister, Benazir Bhutto, she slipped off her words in an interview on Al Jazeera with David Frost that he was killed by British intelligence service. So
who was killed by British
Bin Laden, Osama bin Laden. This was on Al Jazeera in an interview with David Frost. And shortly after that, Benazir Bhutto herself was killed. I don't say there is a connection, but it surprised the world who is on the internet. It came never in the mainstream media. Was it a mistake? It was never interrogated. My point is, what can you believe of the mainstream media? Why this fact was never introduced to the mainstream media?
Of course, that you have to know that there is a lot of controversy. You know, in the United States, there is many people who campaign about the September 11, that it was a conspiracy.
But the official story is also a conspiracy. You know that, eh?
The conspiracy, because I know, you know, there is 2 towers which has been brought down, but there is another third tower which was been also bring down. Now, according to the third tower which came down, now there is not enough evidence to show how can a third tower
come down in 9 seconds.
That question mark needed to be
questioned also.
Found out why.
Right.
You know.
And still you believe?
Of course. I still believe that there is not all evidence which but what I know that the terrorists are there. Terrorists are there, they want to strike, and they want, because you see the Madrid train bombing is a terrorist act. You see the 7/7 in London.
But who are the terrorists? That's the question. I agree with you. There is conspiracies, there is terrorists. But did you know that Bin Laden was in a military hospital 2 weeks before 9/11, 2001, that he was visited by a CIA agent. What did they do there? What did they discuss there? I find it very troubling.
No doubt, Osama bin Laden with a businessman in Texas who was friends a long time ago. History.
Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Thank you.
That you don't have to ask. I knew the story. I know the story. A long time ago, they're friends. They make money together. Only it's coming to the point which things didn't work according to their plan.
And then they kill each other.
Of course.
Something like that. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
But you don't need to ask me for that. Everybody knows.
Okay.
Because we have just to take things and to connect them. Then we know.
But you still believe he got killed someday? And they drop him in the sea?
No, according to my own understanding, Osama bin Laden was being killed.
Yeah.
Maybe not being killed, but he's in the hand of American people, including the body. I don't believe that the body was being thrown in the sea. No, that unless you don't have brain in your head. But I know that according, because you see, the President of the United States came forward to speak, so he don't joke.
You think he never jokes?
No.
Did you ever hear about the project of the New American Century? That is a strategy plan written by some people who are advising, as well President Bush, as the same people advise Mr. Obama. This project, you can find it on the internet. It says that they need terrible events to make the public opinion go together with the idea elaborated in the paper that they want to have multiple places to get war, like in Iran, in Iraq, Libya. This paper was written in 1990. It has never been discussed in Congress. And those people, Pearl, Mr. Wolfowitz, they are behind the scenes pulling the strings of Mr. Obama and of Mr. Bush. I believe you, as an African, you know that this is possible. But did you ever hear about it?
No, what you have to know is this. Look to this world we live. The world we live is, according to my own understanding of the world we live, the one who had the power, he wants to impose his identity, his culture, the way of saying things.
And you think Obama is trying to do that?
No, America is trying to do that. America wants all the citizens of the world to look America. They want to have
But at least you are a colorful person because you are wearing colorful clothes. I like that very much.
Of course. But there is things, you know, there is things which America are doing, which we can criticize, but there is also things which also are good.
That counts for everything.
Yeah.
I think population wants peace, wants prosperity, wants to grow up children.
Of course, yeah.
But we are all confronted in Europe as well as in African countries with an imperialistic power that is having 700 military bases all over the world.
Of course.
NAVO, it's not of course. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. It's costing a lot of money.
It costs a lot of money, I know,
To you and to me.
Of course, yeah.
We are not very rich, I'm sure about it.
Yeah.
And that's not correct. We need only peace. And we don't need all this arms.
Of course, no. We need peace.
I want to stop on this because it's a big discussion.
Okay, yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name is John.
John,
yeah.
Okay. These are the people you talk to.